Good evening. Welcome in, friends. Welcome to round two of Haunted Soulz Paranormal LLC with Dan and Madie. Last week we had a little bit of technical difficulties, so this week we are going to try again. Tonight we're going to talk about who they are and get a little bit of background on them, ask them some questions, and our main focus is going to be on their events that are going to kick off this Saturday. So we got to hang out with them a little bit on Saturday and do the St. Patrick's Day parade down at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we were just chatting about that backstage about how much fun we had. And it sounds like unfortunately we did not place in the parade, but that's okay. So without further ado, let's bring up Dan and Maddie.
Don't make
Hello,
me come across that
hello.
table.
Already start.
That's Hey, turn your mic off.
I am.
So
Hello,
welcome
hello.
in.
Hello.
Welcome in. Somebody in the chat, tell us you can hear us and you can see us, please. I know. Fingers crossed and all. And let's see, we got quite a bit of people on here.
Yeah.
Hello, hello. We have let's start at the top. We have the
Hello,
Paranormal Dwarf. Hello. We have Jess Perez. Hello. Kathy Klein. Hello. Tim. Hello, Tim. ESP. Sarah and Eric. Hello, friends. Yeah, and Mama Drews is in. We have quite a few. Charlotte's in. Hello, Charlotte. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you guys. Thanks for joining us. All right. So I was just telling him a little bit about the parade, and I know you guys are gonna cover that more tomorrow, but we have some pretty good ideas, I think, for next year.
Oh yeah. Just you wait.
Definitely.
And if you guys haven't looked yet or had a chance, you should definitely check out the parade, our float from the parade on Saturday. They will have photos tomorrow for you to see. It was quite
yeah.
quite the talk of the parade, I would say. So
Yes.
Yeah, I
let's
would.
go ahead and let's get started. All right. Dan and Maddie. So you guys are the
Yes.
founders of Haunted Soulz Paranormal LLC. Tell us about you. Tell us about whoever wants to go first, Maddie or Dan, either one.
You.
Me.
I went last time.
Yeah, but no, it's a repeat, so you guys go
Oh,
first.
whatever.
Rewind.
I know, right? I am Maddie. I am the daughter of the father and daughter duo. I'm gonna start doing
Dynamic duo.
Oh yeah,
Dynamic
the
duo.
crazy duo. I am 22 years old. I do this on the side as a hobby, really. I am also going to nursing school. So that takes a lot of my time. So I do this in nursing school. Paranormal came to me. I always say kind of paranormal chose me. I was at a very young age, and I used to play with my grandpa who passed away before I was even born. My parents decided to put out a picture of him, and I said, "Hey, I know that man. I play with him." It creeped him out. And then growing up a little further along, I had a dream that my aunt passed away, and she came to my dreams. And the next morning, my parents go, "Hey, your aunt passed away," and I said, "I know. I saw her last night. And she came to me in my dreams." So I remember more of that, having that vivid dreams, and I still do to this day. I have dreams that all of a sudden we'll be walking somewhere, and I'm like, I dreamed of this moment. Like, it's not like deja vu. It's more of like, no, I remember my dream of this. I remember waking up and remembering this place. And sometimes I do it with haunted locations too. Like, it's weird.
Why can't you do it with the lottery?
I don't know. I wish I could. We would not be sitting in the studio.
I'm gonna need you to dream a little harder. Get that rim.
Yeah, put that thing to some work, man.
No, right?
I mean, come
on. And I was the weird kid. I went to the library and got all the ghost books in the library. And then I was in the era of YouTube. So I used to watch Urban Explorers, and then the Urban Explorers changed to the haunted locations, and then
Mm.
watching the ghost hunters. And then I was always intrigued. And one day my dad said, "Hey, do you want to come to Missouri State Penitentiary with me?" And I said, "Oh, I get to actually do this." And I fell in love with the paranormal even more with doing it. And for actually 6 years later, here I am
There you
doing
are.
Don't forget to
this
tell them
every
that you were
weekend.
terrified your first time ever going.
No, I was a brave person. I was brave. I went into like the cells by myself.
Until you saw the dog crawl, the shadow dog.
Until I saw the crawler
The
down there, and I said,
devil
Nope,
dog."
never mind." I was like, "Oh, this is actually a little scary."
I need a buddy
Oh yeah.
system. All right, Dan, what about
Oh,
you?
you're done?
Yeah, I
Oh,
am.
okay.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
just checking. Uh,
It's the
Hi,
Maddie
I'm
show.
Dan, and I am the father of Madie. No,
yeah.
I am Dan. I
Maybe.
am the founder of Haunted Soulz Paranormal. Um, it's like a dating game. I'm 54 years old. I love long walks
Yes.
You do not love long walks. That's a lie.
in haunted
Pina
locations.
coladas.
Pina
Yes.
Hey,
I
frosés.
love hurricanes and empty buildings. Your picture's crooked. Anyway,
Stop. It looks fine on camera.
yeah. So yeah, I'm the founder of Haunted Soulz Paranormal. I was intrigued with the paranormal back when I was in high school. A friend of mine had a ghost in his house, and we his mother, I didn't believe in it at first, and his mother pointed it out to us, or pointed it out to me and stuff, and it was really cool and intriguing. And then my weird daughter came along with the whole paranormal stuff, and started seeing things and wanted to know why my dad was at my house. Thought it was kind of weird. Uh, but yeah,
Why people here?
yeah.
Actually,
Why is Peepaw here?
hey, I call him Paw Joe.
Yeah,
So it's funny you say
Paw-Paw,
that.
yeah.
Pawpaw's here.
Yeah. He's not knocking at the door. She was like, "Oh, he comes and plays with me." I was like, I need to know if my dad's here. There's other things that go on here that but apparently I've been told, not to be offset, but apparently I've been told that he follows me everywhere. So
Oh.
I don't know about that one, but yeah. So Maddie got a little weird and intrigued about the stuff. I wasn't really big on the TV shows. The only one that I kind of really caught and watched all the time was I can't think of a name, but it was Ryan Buell's show.
Oh, Paranormal State. Yes.
Yeah, Paranormal State, because that seemed like that was kind of like it wasn't like a ghost hunter going in. He would explain the history of the land, and they would research all that kind of stuff, which was kind of cool. And Chip Coffey was on that show too, wasn't he?
He
I've
was.
never
think he
watched any
was.
of them.
Yes.
Yeah,
He was.
Yeah.
Chip Coffey was.
So yeah, so I kind of watched that one, and then a friend of mine, she was like, "Hey, do you want to do this ghost hunt thing?" And then I was like, "Is it a tour type thing?" And she was like, "It's at MSP." And I had heard people had gone and sent pictures of them doing like their 2-hour tour or something like that. So I was like, "Okay, cool, that's great." And then I was kind of asking people about it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's like a self-guided," but they had gone with the actual MSP people.
Mhm.
We were actually with Ghost Hunt USA, so it was a total
Okay.
different tour experience, and it was all night. And I left there and I was hooked. And I think we went to Ashmore, and 2 or 3 weeks after that, we went to an Ashmore event, and then we went back to MSP, and that's when we brought Maddie and stuff. So I was hooked. I was so hooked that I got a job working for them, and then I was like, me and a friend was like, "Hey, we can do this on our own."
Mhm.
So we just took the right things that they did wrong
Mhm.
and capitalized on that and started the business in 2022. We've rebranded numerous times.
But hey, it's all good.
We've had 3 different Facebook pages.
This one's sticking.
This one's staying because it's in my name.
This one's staying. That's
Yeah,
right.
this one's staying. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's I love it. I love teaching people the right ways to ghost hunt. And I love just interacting with the people and seeing, like, especially first time people, when they get that look of, oh my god, like when they first see something, because it's like a
Mhm.
drill, it's like a drug type in a
Ye
way. I
it
felt it,
yeah,
Mhm.
like my first experience, and I'm like, and then I can still live through these
Mhm.
people, like
it
see a guy
is.
standing at the end of the line. He's like, ah, this is,
Uh,
this is no, this ain't true. This stuff don't happen. And like the mag light
Right.
lights up.
and
And then
he's in the
he's like,
front.
well, you got something in your shoe. You're clicking, you're turning it on and off with
Yeah.
your foot or something. And I'm like, all right, you come stand right next to me or what, or I'll leave,
Mhm. Mhm.
and be like, and then next thing you know, 30 minutes later, he's sitting right next to the flashlight. Turn it on. Do it again. Do it
Do it
again.
again.
Yeah. Make it do it
Love
again.
it.
Do it again. I'm like,
We'll be asking
Yes.
questions, and that person's like, "Can you just turn it on? I just wanna see you turn it on."
yeah. So,
Just plain and simple.
yeah.
So it looks like some folks
And
in the chat were asking where you guys are from. We failed to mention
St.
that, didn't
Louis.
we?
we're from St. Louis County of Fenton,
Yep.
right outside Jefferson County,
Yeah.
Matheson County.
Matheson County is what we like to say, but
Yes.
we mainly stay in our Midwest area, I'd say.
Yeah, we're
In the
right outside St.
Midwest.
Louis.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a Midwest thing.
It's a
It
Midwest.
is.
I had to take my glasses off because Maddie told me I couldn't read the text.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Chat.
'Cause you
Oh.
get distracted.
Oh, sorry. I have to have mine on or I can't see anything. So
Oh, no,
Yeah.
you're good.
She's like, it's not your podcast. You don't need to read the chat.
I am. I'm his assistant.
I have to
The
know what's
system
going
I
on
book.
though.
Yeah, I mean, I like to know what's going. That's what I like to read. Is like I like to know what.
Oh,
people
I
are
have
talking
it up.
about. Well, I'm glad you can read it. That's not fair.
I don't
Too
get
late,
distracted,
too bad.
Tell
though.
you.
Too
It
bad.
looks like we have Rochelle jumped on. Of course, Dukers
Hi,
is in there.
Rochelle.
Yes. Our new friend, the
Come and
Paranormal
see
Dwarf, he got his YouTube up and going. So we've been chatting
Ah.
with him for a little bit. Yeah, he's really excited to get some more content out. So yeah. Naughty Dogs from Arkansas. Yes. So
Arkansas.
you guys have been doing this for a while. So what do you think would be the best piece of advice for those who are just starting out in the field? What do you think? Like what would be the one thing you would tell someone who's brand new to it in your own words, in your own view?
Do not believe TikTok. Don't
Number
believe
one.
don't believe a lot of TikTok, because I know there's people out there like you guys go on TikTok. There's some groups that I would say they're legit. They don't fake nothing. They don't
Mhm.
try to click and get clickbait. Um, they're really good. And you could tell usually with them, because there's not a lot of things always happening. It's the people
Mhm.
on TikTok that constantly things are happening, like doors are slamming and stuff. And I'm like, I've been to that place 4 times and that thing has never done that.
Yeah.
Um, debunk. Make sure everything before you say it's paranormal. Make sure
Yeah.
you've done your, crossed your T's, dot your I's, and make sure it's paranormal. Because there's so many debunkers out here that will discourage you and tell you that your evidence is fake, and they'll
Mhm.
call you out on it. I mean, they will. I mean, and just make sure it's real before you do it. I mean,
Yeah.
before you say
I
it's
think
paranormal. That's my big
I think
thing.
our
Because I see
yeah.
too much of the whole demon thing, and why would the
Mhm.
demon be in the empty funeral home jiggling a door handle? It's just, to me, I don't get that. They could be doing other things like
I
possessing
think our
people.
friends, the ESP paranormal couple, had some encounters with some of that potential, um, not always evidence. Yeah,
Yep.
recently, but maybe not. Maybe they did. All right, Maddie, what
Ah.
about you? What would you
Um,
say?
I would say do what's best for you. Don't take somebody else's. I think there's a fine line between um learning from everybody. You can learn everything from everybody. Learn something new from all these different teams that are out there. But do something on your investigations that is correct for you. Whether that be if you love this piece of equipment as long as you're still debunking, and don't let somebody else's opinions um infiltrate how you investigate. Um and also too, just really trusting your gut and not thinking that because everyone thinks that you have to have like an ability to ghost hunt, and you
Mhm.
don't. Just try the basics, go in the building, go to a graveyard and just sit, listen, and you don't have to buy any equipment. And
Mhm.
that's what I would say, do what's going to make you happy in the paranormal. Don't do other things because people say it.
'Cause it's
I love how you
popular,
use the
that's what's
word
going on.
infiltrate. Infiltrate.
Infiltrate.
Infiltrate.
Infiltrate. I loved how you used that word.
I said
Just
that word.
infiltrated. Yeah, you did.
I don't remember.
Did she not say infiltrate?
She said infiltrate. She did. She said, "Don't
She
listen
did.
I
She
don't
used
remember.
it perfectly, and I'm just like
Infiltrate."
complimenting. She's like, I didn't say
I
that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I have something in my head, and I just it,
Comes on
I
out of
talk
there.
before I talk before my brain catches up. I'm just gonna say
Apparently.
that.
You're mine.
Hi, Tammy. We got Tammy on too. Hello. Thanks for joining us.
Hello,
So
hello.
Hi, hello.
with that, do you think that there's common mistakes that are made? I mean, I'm not gonna. I know we make mistakes all the time, and I was actually
Mhm.
thinking about this today. A lot of people
Agree.
like to go live, and they like to, you know, spend a majority of their investigation being on a live. But what about all of the stuff that you're missing because you are live? So does it go back to the good old days when you weren't doing a live, you were just there to investigate and not, you know what I mean? Like, where's the happy medium between those?
Um, I think that's why we kind of stopped doing lives. We don't really do lives anymore because we've just doing it in the paranormal for so long. You kind of almost not you don't get burned down, but you're doing the same thing. And I think now that we don't really do lives, we kind of are really engaged because it's hard to be fully
Mhm,
engaged when you're trying to entertain. I almost say it's
mhm.
like doing a podcast while you're trying to investigate. You have to
Yes,
entertain the people on the live because if not, then they're bored. We've
right.
tried not doing it. We've tried just ignoring and just investigating, and it doesn't work out.
No.
They get
They get
frustrated.
very angry.
They do. They're like, "What's going on?" I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
"I'm sorry."
People on lives
don't
get
worry.
very angry when you don't answer their questions.
Yes. I think
I
the
yeah.
medium, yeah, I think the medium would always be um not everybody needs to go on live. I think maybe one or two people on live in a group, if you're in a group setting.
Mhm,
Um, I think one or two people's fine. Kind of like what we did at Ruffin. I think
mhm.
you guys were live and Spooky was live, and it was like, that's
We
perfect.
didn't go
We don't,
live. We just let Spooky
oh,
do it. We're like, "It's all you,
yeah,
Banks."
because that way that person is sitting there and going, hey, yeah, I'm answering all the questions, but you have the rest of the group to still keep that energy going. Um, and then for the people that don't have a group, I think always like, yeah, like having that certain time of being like, I'm gonna answer questions now. Okay, I'm gonna
Mhm,
go over here and investigate. You have those people in the chat, like answer any questions you can. I'll be back in a little bit. Go over there for 15, 20 minutes, do your thing, come back. I
mhm.
think that's just kind
So
of
maybe just more
balancing out.
structured. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. Being structured with it.
I zoned out. What was the question?
So do you think,
Okay.
like, if you spend your time going
I
live for an
listened to
investigation,
I'm
how
being
many
honest, I
come out?
listened to Maddie and was like, "Oh my god, what was the question?" I was like
I appreciate it though. You're actually listening to
I
me.
was. I was like, really getting to hear your that infiltrate word really impressed me. So, I've been like really listening to you. I'm like,
Wow,
So
this is
I
new.
I noticed, like, even with us, like, Tim does a great job of going off, you know what I mean, and showing people where we're at and walking through the whole location and showing them, and I love that. And it makes me wonder, like, I've seen some lives that go on for quite some time. I'm like, wow, how much investigating are you actually getting to do? You know what I mean? Like, I feel kind of bad. Like, I
Mhm.
yeah,
would want to
that
be
was like
in the moment.
I'm sorry, go on.
No, I was just saying I'd want to be in the moment so I wouldn't miss anything.
Yeah, that's the part when we started to do the lives. I mean, back when we did it was like what 3 years ago when
when we first
we
started
first
doing
started. It was
events.
like a advertisement thing.
Mhm.
Was like we need to get our name
Yeah.
out here. You know, people will buy tickets if they see us and how we act. But then like me and Maddie would do, and Zach would, he would do the live, and the other two would investigate. But then you'd want to see because then people start participating and saying things, and then Zach would start laughing, and then you're like, well, what'd they say? And then,
Right.
like you said, next thing you know, you're on the live and you're
Mhm.
not really paying attention or investigating. We were losing,
To what they're
I think,
saying.
more of,
Yeah.
of the investigating part
Mhm.
of the whole thing. Now, there are people that sit there for godly hours, like 3, 4 hours when they're investigating. They run their whole live.
Mhm.
I get bored with it. I'm like,
I wanna go investigate.
yeah, it's like I want to
it's
do
like
it.
all the kids
It's
are playing outside and you're like, "I wanna go play."
yeah. I'm like, I
Yes.
feel like I'm grounded
Give me
again.
peace.
Childhood
Give me peace.
trauma.
I need peace. Give them to me. No, so I agree. I was just curious. So, thinking back out of all the locations you've gone, have you had an encounter that changed your perspective on the paranormal completely out of all the places that you've been?
Ooh. Um,
Ooh. I
do you
love
have one already? You go
Yeah,
ahead.
I mean,
I
I
gotta
have to
think.
admit, I don't like I don't say I don't like the people that run it are not, the best, but Indiana State Sanitarium, that place is just
Mm,
it does not disappoint for me. Um, it has changed. I've seen the most I can see and experience. I think I've experienced at Indiana State Sanitarium. Um, I've seen multiple apparitions. I've and dealt in with a doppelganger,
oh,
interacted with it, um, seen the shadows, and just got really cool evidence. There would
yeah.
be the place that kind of if I always had to tell people if you really want a great experience, Indiana State Sanitarium that never disappointed. Um, Even when I worked for the company, we went. That's why I went there a lot was because I was always working there. Um, and yeah, I mean, it's last time we went, we had some really good with the whole shadow. I mean, last time we went to ISS, we saw someone literally walk down the
Hallway.
hallway behind someone, and we were literally thought they were with that person.
Yep.
And then that person showed up, and we were like,
Who's down there with
"Who?
you?
Yeah, where'd that person go that was with you?" And
I've been down there the whole time by
he's like, "I've been
myself.
down there by myself."
wait a
I'm
minute.
like, "No, we like
And
Hmm.
there was like
multiple people saw
and there were 6 of us
someone
standing
standing
there.
there behind you, walking down the hallway with you."
Mhm.
Wow.
And it's just if you ever get anybody ever gets the chance to go there, you at least have to go there once,
Yep.
to experience that. But that
That's
place
fun.
has changed my skepticism into like I'm a believer.
Yeah.
I couldn't decide how I dealt or saw the things that I dealt with.
Mhm.
So yeah, sorry that was long.
No, 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 you're good. It was kinda like my infiltrate.
You
I
can't even
was
say the word the second time the right way. You can tell
Infiltrate.
she was in the zone, man. It's like she had
I was on autopilot up here.
yeah, apparently.
It looks like
Um,
She got to
ESP said they're
college.
going
She wanted to go
to
spring.
ISS in a couple of weeks again. Yeah, we'll be back there. They just went for a day roam last week, and it looks like they're going back there. So I'm jealous. I want to go. I want it to be on our
yeah,
list.
I know. It's a
Mhm.
great it
If you
is.
guys ever go, I would love to go back. I would experience it, um, to go back and see it. Um,
We're just not able to run,
I'm not able to
events.
run events
Events.
there,
Yeah,
so it
Right.
kinda rubbed me the wrong way about certain things about that. Um,
but
but,
Duker's
it's
quiet.
a
eh
but, we would love to go back.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
that'd be
let's put
fun
it
to
on
go
the
back with a big
calendar.
group of people. Yeah, just a
Let's
big
put it on the
group of
calendar.
us.
Let's do it. Okay.
yeah, we can
Um,
go and rent it out
oh, yeah,
and
we
go
Yeah,
see it.
should.
It's
I say we do
great
it.
place.
Road trip. Let's go.
I would say for me, it has to be the St. Louis Haunted Mansion here in St. Louis.
Mm.
Um, just being able to experience, I've seen the shadow crawler, Missouri State Penitentiary. I've, I've captured a shadow person at ISS. Um, but seeing the connection, like really was my first time ever connecting with the building. We were there for so long. We were doing things in the building. We were helping Nicole, the owner there. And so uh, we really got to know these spirits to the point where we would be able to go in that building and they would start getting the activity because they already knew us. And I
It's a
also
relationship.
saw the owner.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. I also saw the owner when she wasn't there in the building, and it really creeped me out and thinking, "Oh, there's more like a manipulative spirits," and that kinda changed my perspective on the paranormal of, "Oh,
Hmm.
there's other things out there that is so unexpected and you don't think is gonna happen." And it really made me be like, "Oh, well,
Hmm.
they know this person, they know who you are, and they're gonna call your name out." And I'm like, "Oh, it's more creepier than people." You see online that they say their
Mhm.
name, and you're like, "Oh, that's not creepy." But then when it's your name out, I'm like, "I don't like that." I'm like, "No, no, no, no."
So
So it
funny that
yeah.
you said that about their name. I was reviewing evidence last night from Cambry when we went there last weekend or the weekend
Mhm.
before, and we were running that live, and Eric got
Just
touched on
her.
his back. Right before that, and it's a disembodied voice, it says his name. So we're actually gonna clip that and put it out because I was listening to doing my review last night, and I was like, "What was that?" I was like, "Come here. Come here, you have to hear this." And he's like, "Is this my effing name?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I think so."
Uh-huh. Is this the same location that someone touched him?
Yes, yes, it was right, but
Did you
yeah, it
see
was
that
right
video?
before. Yeah,
I've
so
I've
that's
never seen
fun.
Eric get up that quick either.
No.
He sat up from that ground. He said, "Nope."
Nope.
Hey, Lauren. Lauren joined us. Hello.
Hey,
How are
Hello,
you?
Lauren.
Lauren.
Lauren, we didn't win.
Yes, that's disappointing. But we'll talk about that. You
Yes.
guys get to talk about that tomorrow. I'm excited to hear everything tomorrow.
It's all the way up.
Oh, okay.
What is one line that you will never cross during an investigation? Like ethics wise, what is one thing that you're like, nope, I'm just not doing that. I don't feel good about that.
Provoking.
Mhm. Saying, "Come at me," or "I don't you're not real." I think that's the line I will never saying you'll never hear the word saying, "You're not real," or I might say like, I don't know. Like when they're like, I'm like, hey, can you like touch? They're like, I can do it. And I'm like, I gotta see it. That's different, like touching a mag light or something like that. But coming out and saying, you're not real, I don't believe you, you're not fake, blah, blah, blah. That's a line that I will not. That's when you start getting I believe that's when you start getting the attachments and you start getting the pushing and the
Mm.
shoving and the scratches. And I'm like, I'm okay. I'll never do that, and if someone else ever does that, I will, like, walk away. I'm like, "I feel uncomfortable." I'm like, "I can't." That's
No,
like
thank
going up
you.
to somebody and punching them. I'm like, "Nah, I'm
Yeah,
okay."
yeah.
Yeah, definitely provoking. I'm not that one. I mean, I get people get frustrated with, they've been there all night, maybe they're not getting nothing,
Yeah.
and then they want to test that, just that boundary a little bit to see if something will happen, but I'm not one
Mm,
on that. It's kind of
Yeah.
like when
mm.
we were at where do we just go with them? Oh, Franklin Lodge.
Mhm.
Oh, the Franklin Lodge. Mhm.
Yeah, I remember we were in the cafeteria or down in the basement,
Mhm. Mhm.
and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know about this one,
Mm.
uh, and
There
I
was
was just
definitely
I
something
was
on
like,
that stage.
yeah, but
I
the
Yeah.
did
other
not
group
want
of people were kind of like
Yes.
saying things and stuff, and I was like,
Yes.
I just didn't
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
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 Now, what
I mean,
we
even
did
though it's their place, but I
well, in
still,
the boiler room when we were down there earlier with just us girls, we were like, "Come
Mhm.
on." Like
Yeah, but not in
you
like a
but we were never no, there's a fine line
yeah, there's
between
a different line
trying to,
between
like,
that.
get the energy up and
Yes,
provoking to be ill
Yeah, I
intent.
mean, we do
exactly.
say like, "Hey, come on,
Yeah.
turn that
Mhm.
light on if
Mhm,
you want
show
me
me
to
what
do
you can
this,"
do.
or
Right.
but calling it out and telling them
Like,
like,
"I don't know if you can."
yeah,
Like, that's
that's different.
different than
Yeah,
being like, "You're
in a
not
playful
real.
way.
You can't do that. No."
Yes.
Yeah. I'm
You
like,
don't
"Oh."
exist.
Come take control of my body.
Literally, that's what you're saying. You're like, "Come on." Like, "You can come home with me."
No,
Yeah. No, no, thank you. No, thank you.
sending them with people.
Yeah.
Yes. So, paranormal door says I crossed that line in one of my experiences. Oh no. Well, I hope that you got that worked out. That is not
Yeah.
yeah. I think
Is this
maybe
person really a dwarf?
I think so. I think so.
I was
You should
I
check out
saw
his
the
channel.
comment earlier that said he goes over my head. That's why I was just like, is that
Oh,
really a short person?
he's super nice. I really like his he put a little short video out today that was really cool. I liked it. So you'll have to check that
Have
out.
to, I'll have to check it out.
So
Yeah.
have you ever stopped an investigation or turned down a location due to your ethics and just been like, you know what? No, we're not. We're done. We're gonna get out of here.
I haven't reached that point yet where I'm like, I
Hmm.
need to. Well, I've gotten like because I always say like I'm very
I got one in mind. I have one in mind,
I
and
have
I'm hoping you're going there on this one
I've
because you got to
gotten
think about it. There is one in mind that I was like, I don't know.
uh I've
Are
I've
shot
gotten out
glasses
there's been
involved?
instances yeah, there's been instances where like I'm more like sensitive to like emotions where I've had to leave like because I'm like over emotional or whatever. There is one location though. I don't remember what it's called. It's in Kansas City.
Oh, the Blossom House Hotel.
Okay, thank you.
Oh.
um
I was hoping you were going
and
there.
no, I get it. People move in, they buy a location and you're living there and you're just trying to get by. I get that completely. Um, this person had cameras everywhere to catch spirits. And I was like, oh, well, where's the restroom? And he was like, well, you can pee in a bucket. And I said,
Bucket. That's
no.
the bucket place.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And I was like, well, I don't think I will because I'm a female and you have cameras. So I'm gonna go to the gas station. Um, and also too, there was he was showing us around and he goes, all right, now wherever there's boards on there, don't step on it. And I was like, oh, okay. And we got to the top of the floor and there was just boards everywhere. And I'm like, so what's he's like, oh, there's holes underneath them. That's where the holes were. And I was like, okay, cool. So we're not
Mm.
gonna stop here. So we're not gonna go here. Okay. I mean, it was a great spirit wise, it was great. But
Hmm.
more of like safety and
Safety?
everything. Yeah, I was like, okay, maybe not here.
Yeah, it used to be an old armory warehouse where they made like tank parts and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So it was an old building in the shittiest part of Kansas City. It was like
Dad
the
had to drive.
train literally went right next to the building,
Yeah.
Well,
and there
did
was
it shake
homeless
every time?
people. Huh? Yeah, the building
Did it
would
shake?
shake,
Yep.
and when Maddie had to actually go to the bathroom, and she's like, "Dad, I need to go to the bathroom." We had to drive 20 minutes away to get to a
Oh.
hotel because all the
Mm.
bathrooms they didn't have public bathrooms because of the homeless.
Mhm.
And
Mm.
I'm like, "I'll buy something. I'm not homeless." My daughter needs to use the bathroom. They're like, "No, we don't have public restrooms."
Yeah.
But
Mm.
yeah, it was, oh my gosh, that place.
It was
That
a
was
short
one of
night.
that was one of the places that I was like,
I think we're done
if I'm
here.
gonna die, this is the place it's gonna be at. When Maddie said, like, he said, whatever the plywood on the floor is, don't walk because it's either weak or there's a hole. And then he turns the light
Mm.
on and there's like 10 sheets of
We
plywood
could only
everywhere.
go to the outside of the
You had to
wall.
walk to the outside of the walls. You couldn't walk in the middle.
Permit for that?
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
think
think
so.
so.
The elevator had crashed in the middle of the
Oh.
board. Apparently, it was paranormal. He was working on something, and then all of a sudden it broke
Okay.
and almost crushed
Uh-huh.
him. So that was crashed in the middle of the floor. You could see through all the way through the floors.
And then we were like, hey, can we go to the basement? He's like, yeah, sure. And
Oh,
because he was living in the front room, right? And he was trying to
Mhm.
open it up as an Airbnb, whatever.
with
So
wait a minute, with plywood room walls.
yes.
He was
So
making rooms out of plywood.
yes,
That's it was gonna be a B&B.
I understand. We've been friends with the owner who tried to get her building up and going, just very different sides of it. Um, and we were like, oh, can we go to the basement? He's like, yeah, well, you can either go to the 12-foot drop of the ladder. And I was like, no, I want something more stable. he goes, "Oh, I'll go you the other way." And he goes in his room, his living room where he's living with him and his girlfriend.
Oh.
He peels open the carpet,
2 carpets.
2 carpets, 2 layers,
Oh.
and then he opens up this hatch and it goes down the basement. And we go, and we're like, "Well, this might be it."
Yeah. The 2 people took the ladder and, like, just swung around and took the ladder
I
down, the
can't do
aluminum
that.
ladder down. I'm like, I can't do that. I'm terrified of heights, and it's
Same.
dark. And I'm like just
Oh,
Same.
gonna
no.
walk in the dark and try to swing around to a
And
ladder.
there was nothing holding
Yeah,
it,
and he was
so
like,
Oh.
"Okay, you can come down this way. There's a ladder. There's a metal ladder. It's attached." So we went
Mm-mm.
down that way, and then we were
Mhm.
like, "Okay, it's
Uh,
time to leave." And I'm like, "Knock,
mm.
knock." And he's like, "Well, hold on." He ready to like put the carpet back over the hole
Oh!
and everything. I'm like, and he opened the wait, swear to God, he opens the catch and it looks like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. Like he was gonna lure a basket of lotion
No.
down this hole.
Puts the lotion on the skin.
Yeah, I swear to God, I was
No.
like, "Oh my God, we are dying."
I was ready to leave when he said I could pee in a bucket. I said,
Oh,
"I don't." I
we were
looked at my
so
I looked at my dad and I was like, "Mm-mm."
we were outside talking about it, and I'm like, "Doug," I was like, "Dude, you found this place. This is dangerous." I'm like, "This is not like let's not just talk about the paranormal. Like, this is dangerous." And the guy walks on, he's like, "You know, these are only plywood walls. I can hear you out here." I'm like,
Sorry, sir.
It's
Sorry.
dangerous.
"It's dangerous, man." I'm like, I'm not saying nothing bad, you know.
I just
But
got this
I
image
went
of,
by
like,
there
your
and it's all
girlfriend.
boarded up.
Yeah.
She's sitting there, like, eating spaghetti, watching TV, and you guys pop your heads up out of the floor like, "I'm
Yeah,
ready to
Literally, she
go."
was sitting on the
literally.
couch. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so
Oh,
funny.
all right. Let me look at some of these comments. I'm sorry, I have to catch up. I've just
Oh, no, you're
that's a
good.
great story. I love it. What's Duker say? B&B on a budget. I'll stay anywhere at the right price.
Man, he had
Uh,
one room. Wait a minute, he had one room done, and it was purple. And he had these weird women, portraits of women up on the walls.
I took a picture of him and Google
We
looked it up.
really thought they were like missing women.
Mhm.
Like they weren't like painted; they were like photoed of women,
Just like sitting on a
oh,
couch,
and they didn't
they
have
were like
happy faces. They
they
were
were
oh
like looking at the
smiling.
camera, just dead eye. Like
Yeah,
I was like,
I thought we
so
were
I can
done.
think of a
uh-huh.
word that rhymes with bucket. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Uh-huh, that's what they said too.
Mm.
Tim
yeah. I
says,
was like,
"Don't
"Fuck
do
it, I'm out
bugs."
of here."
Mm-mm. Yes. No, thank you. That's
Uh-huh.
my idea. I'm telling you, just no thank you. Was there a white dog looking over the edge from Charlotte?
I'm like,
Might as well.
little dog just barking.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's the basket. Hey, Brandy. Brandy's on. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. Tim, all I could think of is someone's porta potty. Yeah, so you know they have portable little toilets you can take with you now, right? And there's like a little plastic bag that you sit in there, and then you could just wrap it up at the end of the night and take it and throw it away. Did you know they make those things? Because we do.
No,
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Spooky Dookie needs to be the sponsor of that.
Yeah, they're test runner for that.
Spooky
Yeah.
Dookie can sponsor and be like, yes,
Yep.
we give
If
it
you want to
the
sit.
Duker's approval.
Duke approved.
The Duke, it's Duke
Yes.
approved.
It's Duke approved. That's crazy. All right, you win with that one. No, I'm not doing that.
Ugh.
I think
Let's
I wouldn't
let's
have
talk about.
minded, but he had cameras. That was the thing.
Yeah, I know, right?
No,
You don't even have a
I
private
I peed
area.
outside.
Yeah.
I didn't even pee in
Well,
the
yeah.
bucket.
Yeah.
It
The
was
squatty
creepy.
potty. Yep, it's the squatty potty. You're right, Rochelle.
It's
Mhm.
a squatty potty. Oh, that's kind of
Squatty
cool.
potty. And then it folds up
I
and
think we
it's like
might
a
have to
little
invest.
disc.
We might have to have some of those for the float next year.
Yeah.
Some squatty
Yeah.
potties.
Squatty potty.
What a shower curtain around a thing that's just hanging there.
Yes.
Just gotta go.
Just open the curtain and close it.
Yeah. I love it. I'm gonna see it.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about thought forms or tulpas. Since you guys have kind of mentioned, Maddie, you did about MSP. Have you ever experienced one? And if you have, what location was it at? Like you said at MSP.
Yeah.
So you want to elaborate a little more
Um.
on maybe some people don't know what a tulpa is.
Yeah.
So tulpas are. Do you wanna tell him? I'll let you
No,
tell him.
go
You
ahead.
know.
You go ahead. No, please go ahead.
So
That's because you don't know what it is.
Tuples are thought forms. So, like for instance, when she was talking about the dog at MSP. So for multiple years, people have talked about this dog that they see. Is it like a three-headed dog, or they call it a devil dog? And basically, it's come from so many who have thought about this. So it's something that man has conjured in his mind, if that makes
Mhm.
sense. So for that instance, so much pain and so much anger and hatred through the years, and that's the thought form that has manifested. So Maddie saw, did you see the crawler or did you see the dog?
So they say down in Missouri State Penitentiary, down in D3, which I like to call it the main building solitary confinement. So it wasn't their solitary confinement, but these it was dark down there, and there was like what they said, like a most was 10 into one cell or 6 into one cell.
Oh,
Um
down in
in
D3,
D3,
it was
yes.
at one point in time, they said there was like 10 to 15
Yep,
per cell
in a cell.
down there.
And so it was very much like away in the basement, everything like that. And it's very dark down there. And what they say is to not whistle because there's a dog down there. I think the crawler and the dog are the same things
Same. Mhm.
because the way it's formed, like it was the first time I was ever there, I saw it. It was it was on the ground and it kind of peeked out and it would look like a dog. Like you could see the legs and the face, right?
Mhm.
But then it would like shift and move up onto the wall and then it would come down. So I'm like, okay, so I can see where people would think there's a dog walking down the hallway or something.
Mhm.
But then when you actually sit there and look at it, it manifests into this crawler. Um I I do think that the energy from the spirits that were there, I think did. They that's the embodiment of everything that happened down there. Um,
Mm.
and I heard you say that now people are starting to see it up on death row too,
Mm.
because I think more people are starting to open up that energy on death row. And it's
Mm.
starting to like almost, I would say like its zone is expanding because this energy is getting more and more investigated. But it was the weirdest thing because I thought it was just another shadow figure on the ground, and I was like, "Okay." And then you would
Mm.
see it walk up onto the side, and you would see it come back down, and you could see it, like, shifting,
Shift
but
like
keeping its
mhm.
head.
Yeah.
You would keep the head, but its body would, like, shift, and I was like, "Oh, I don't like
Ew.
this."
Ew.
And it was our whole
Ew,
group, and
I don't like that at all.
it was our whole group because I was like, "Is anybody else seeing this?" And we all turn our heads down at the end, and we were like, "Oh,
Huh?
everyone's seeing it."
Yeah, because it was
Her?
pacing back and forth between
Mhm.
the door for
Mm.
like, in the door space when you're on the backside of D3 there. We were all the way down by the
The
shower
dead end.
there, and you could see it, like, go through the
Mm.
doorway and then come back,
Mhm.
and at times, people were like, "Is that does it looks like a person was kinda squatting
Mhm.
and walking
Mm.
in a way," but
Mm.
But then, like, the shadow would extend on, like, a leg,
yeah.
and then it would go
Oh.
up to here, and I'm like,
So, what
"Okay."
Ew.
the
No, just
original
no.
story that we heard about
Yeah.
the crawler down there was a guest had come through and smelt like wet dog. And
Mm.
then another guest had asked, "Oh, we saw a guard apparition with a dog."
Oh.
Like they were walking a dog
Mhm.
down the aisle. And they did research, and the people of MSP said there was never at one
Uh,
time has there ever been any documentation
dogs.
of
Mm.
of
Particularly
dogs
canine.
being on the property
Mm.
for with the guards or anything. So
Mm.
then there was a big thing is they used to tell you to whistle. They used to tell you to whistle, and I guess things
Mm.
started getting bad when they did, and then now they tell you don't whistle, and stuff like that. But once you tell someone not to whistle,
Interesting.
They
They're
wanna
gonna
whistle.
whistle.
they're gonna whistle
They're gonna
The
anyway.
whistle.
thing is we've heard
Exactly.
whistles down there, and we're like
We yeah.
oh, there was
Yeah.
one, I think it was our first event at MSP, or no, or it was our second one or whatever. But they were like, someone whistled down there, and me and you walked down being like, okay, who's whistling? Because that's
Mhm.
like, they are very strict on it. And we walked down there, and there's like no one else down there. I was like,
No
oh,
one.
okay, cool.
Hmm.
And it was
Nice.
just
Okay.
whistling. They hear
That's what
whistling.
we're
I'm like,
doing.
oh, great.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Not okay.
Eric-
It was calling me and you back there.
Yeah.
Eric and Sarah said we already have a hellhound at home. They don't. They don't
Seriously?
need another one.
Now, those I believe in.
Oh
The
my
hellhounds.
goodness.
Yes.
I think they're kidding. I don't really think they have one. He's probably a very
Oh.
sweet puppy.
Oh, that kind.
Oh, it's probably such a
Yes.
cute puppy.
Teresa says
Oh, that's a
one
story.
dog
That's
I
a
do
story
not
we
want
get to
a
tell
pet.
tomorrow night too.
Yeah.
Oh God.
The Easter
Yeah.
Bunny
Yes,
killer.
you do.
The Easter Bunny.
Charlotte said it's a live photo. It looks like she comes up from the floor and crawls up the cell bars. Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That would be.
We'll have to see
Oh, did I
that.
do that? Oh no, I didn't do that. I'm sorry.
No, Eric did that.
Stop touching.
I just highlighted. I was like, whoa, did I do that?
Question: do you guys have a favorite piece of gear and a least favorite piece of gear?
Um,
Hmm.
My
My-
least favorite is the SLS camera. It used to be my favorite, but then it was just too much of a hassle.
yeah. It was kind of like the same thing with going live. You're so focused on your on that screen that you're like,
Uh-huh.
You
I
miss everything around you or
Yeah.
stuff
Mhm.
like that. And then it's so hard to debunk. Not hard to
Mhm.
debunk, but there's so much to debunk on. Is there a corner of a wall? Is there a chair? Is there a
Yep.
desk? What do you,
Yep.
what are you seeing? Is it, real? I have had some good stuff with the SLS camera. I don't say it's not bad. It's one of my least things. Like I just it's so much to carry and set up.
Mhm.
I did catch something climb up a wall at ISS on the SLS camera the first time I had it.
Hmm.
It was a flat wall, so I don't know how it still mapped out a person climbing up the wall. But that was really the only kind of big evidence I had with that one. So it's one of my least favorites now.
What's your
God,
favorite?
what's my favorite?
I have a favorite. Lately, I've been loving Estes.
Hmm.
Because apparently I've been getting in a really good headspace and understanding what they're saying. There has been a couple incidents where I'm like, okay, you can't explain it. Because how am I supposed to know what?
Mhm.
And it's the funniest thing. And my favorite lately has been like me taking off the headphones and going, okay, did that make any sense? And then everyone's explaining the
Yes.
conversation, and I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, I remember saying that, but I had no idea what was
Mhm.
going on. I like that. And I also like my senses with like having a Phasma box on, because I can sit there and kind of use my sensitivity and then see if it correlates with anything that the box is saying,
Right.
because I'm not saying anything out loud, so it can't be like it's listening. But I think just going in and just with my eyes and ears, and Estes has been my favorite. My least favorite, I think I'd have to say probably the SLS, because I just never
You really never got
I
into
really
it.
never got into it. So, but I mean,
Yeah.
I don't knock any other equipment. I love every other equipment. So,
My favorite of all time, and we don't
Mhm.
get to play with it all the time, is the God helmet.
Mhm.
I think the God helmet is
that is cool. I always forget
people
about
should
that
all
equipment.
experience that. And I know some people don't have the greatest experiences, like they don't get nothing.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's because they're very well protected or
Anticipating it too much in their
or
head.
trying so hard with it.
Mhm.
But just the experiences that I've sat in when people are having them on and
Mhm.
can't explain the situations, or people don't know what's going on around them
Yeah.
that they know is really, I love that. And shout out to Terry Mosby.
I want to do that at
He'll be there
Arcadia.
this weekend.
I want to do it at Arcadia. I haven't done it at Arcadia yet.
You haven't?
No.
There you go.
I want to do it at Arcadia.
We'll have
Mm.
plenty of time.
Rochelle
yeah.
says your body is your best piece of equipment. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Tim
Mhm.
said we had an Oracle. We did not like the Oracle. We got rid of the Oracle. We didn't use it very long. It was not fun. Okay. We hated the Oracle, as he said.
Yeah, Steve can tell you. I mean, from one person having a hell of an experience.
Yes.
Steve
Mhm.
had one, like, I always forget about that, Steve. That incident at Emmaus was, no one can take that away from you. That's that was your
Yeah.
experience. So that was pretty intense.
Hmm. Did you guys see that? Your recording stopped due to low browser storage? Okay, we're still on. We're good. Okay. So I'm gonna
Don't
try
start getting into
to
all them people.
I
They're trying to
know.
take you down.
I know. Don't you dare.
Eric, don't
So,
stop playing with buttons.
right? Keep going. Jess says, what exactly does the God helmet do?
Um, it sends EMF energy through your frontal brain, um, and just really, like, it's not like an acid trip or anything like that, but it lets you, if you're open to it, I think it lets you explore that frontal brain and you could see things. Um,
It's almost the perfect way to explain it is like a kid's brain, how open-minded it is. I feel like when because that's what it feels like almost like when I would when I'd have all that experience like before puberty, like my brain was just so open and minded to things. I feel like that's what it does to you. It helps you open up that frontal lobe and be more aware of things, and then it kind of lets your body, like me, I would see like a doctor's office, and I'm like, it's like very, very personal experience. And other people are sitting there being like, well, what are you seeing? Can you walk through this door?
Mhm.
Can you? So they're helping you, but it's a very much a more personal thing that only you can really be there. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
Steve has his personal experience. That's him doing that. Me and my experiences. People have been witnessing it,
Right.
but no one understands what's going on except for me. And it's really much of
Right.
a personal piece of equipment. Yeah.
Yeah.
yes,
And you
Tammy.
guys, oh, I was gonna say, you're gonna have that at MSP, right? The God
I
helmet.
don't know.
Not sure yet.
I have to talk with Terry to see what Terry, because I
Okay.
know at one time Terry had loaned it to us for a while.
Yep.
But I know she's been doing it.
She's been doing her own
Mm.
experiments with it.
Yeah, she's been
Mhm.
doing it with the aliens, and looking outside in the woods and stuff.
Mhm.
But
If we're able
yeah,
to, yes.
hopefully it'll be there definitely Saturday, because I think she is
Okay.
coming
At
Saturday
Arcadia.
Oh,
at
at
Arcadia.
Arcadia this Saturday.
Mhm.
Yeah, so hopefully
Nice.
maybe if we meet up before or something, she might loan us to it for a while. I would love to have it at MSP. Um, I would love to do it in the gas chamber. I think that would
Mm.
be such a cool experience. But Tammy, I know Tammy Red says I did the God helmet at Arcadia with Dan and didn't get anything. I was so sad.
Mhm.
Um, we've kind of worked on a couple little things, and there's something I want to do with the God helmet if we get it again, more of a relaxation type.
Mhm.
I got
Mm.
some sounds that I would like to play while they're trying to relax and see if that helps some
Puts them
people.
in a
Because
different state.
Mhm.
yeah, the thing about what the God helmet is if you don't have total, when you're trying to concentrate on it and trying to relax and you hear a noise, it kind of just takes you for that split second out of what
Mm.
you're doing, and you have to get back in. And so you really have to be very in a very
Focused.
quiet area.
Yep.
Yeah, and
And you can't
focused and
try
very
too hard either.
solitude area.
Mm.
So, but when it
Yeah.
does work, I mean,
Oh,
Steve had seen people.
Yeah.
One lady said she saw Jesus.
oh, wow.
I thought I was in heaven the first time I did it. Everything was pure and white and just calm. And I was like, man, if I
Mm.
start seeing dead people come to me, my
Oh,
loved ones,
no.
I'm done. I'm taking this off. I'm like, it's
Some people
weird.
just eat mushrooms. They see that.
Hey,
Hey, whatever
Hey,
floats your boat.
whatever works for you, right? That's right. Whatever works for you. So, speaking of that, let's talk about the events. What can people expect when they come to a Haunted Souls Paranormal event? What is when I walk through the door and I've never been before? What would you say I should look forward to?
The
you're gonna have
people
a great time.
the people that you interact with, not just me and my dad, but All of our affiliates, they're all wonderful. We all have our own. If you don't go away from our event not being able to connect with any of us, because we all have different personalities,
You don't belong in the paranormal world.
and if you can't, find one of us to at least connect with, I'd be shocked, because we are all different in our own ways, but amazing. You'll have a good time, and you'll really get a good experience, whether that be if you're not getting anything active, just meeting new people or meeting more and getting involved with the paranormal group or anything like that. That's what you're gonna get out of it. And we hope at the end of the night you get an amazing paranormal experience, but we don't fake
Can't
anything,
guarantee
so
it.
you might not.
Can't guarantee it. We're
um,
no jump scares, right? Don't do the jump scares.
Yeah, no
exactly.
jump scares.
But at the end of
No.
the night, we hope that when you walk away, when you walk in, you're amazed, and then when you walk away, you're like, I want to come back to another paranormal event with these guys. Because I think we're pretty fun. I think we have a really good time. I love going every weekend. I love seeing everybody every weekend. And I want all of our guests to feel like that
Laughing.
too.
So,
Yes, I
what events do you
definitely.
guys have?
So the kickoff this Saturday, we have Arcadia Academy, which used to be an old girls' boarding school with nuns, Ursuline nuns, and priests that haunt the grounds. We've had multiple experiences with priests and different females that work
Shadow
there, shadow
figures,
figures there.
intelligent
Uh,
responses.
we have a shadow figure now in the auditorium that we saw last time we were there.
Hmm.
Just all kinds. The bathroom upstairs is very active place up there. It's just great property to go to. We do have a new location on the property that's open for us to investigate, which would be the shower room, which is below the church. So we don't get to investigate the
Mm.
church, but now we get to go below the church. So
The closest we're probably
the
ever going to get
closest we'll
to.
ever probably get to the inside of the church. And it's the
Mm.
shower room too. So
That's a
knows?
who knows?
little nice.
You never know.
Okay.
So that is, we are branching out this year. We're doing 2 new locations in Wisconsin. We've never gone into the Wisconsin area. So we are doing the Haunted Berlin Church and Rectory and School. That's in Berlin, Wisconsin. That would be in April.
Mm.
It will be an
That sounds
experience for
fun.
everybody because I have not been there. It's a new location. So it's going to be a lovely, I'll be interested
Exciting.
into, and that's the kind of the bad thing about when like Maddie says, like me and her, we run the company, we do the events, and we're making sure that everybody's having a great time. Is like, we don't really get to
Mhm.
do a lot of investigating,
Yeah.
and stuff. So,
That's the bummer part.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, but it is because, I mean, like, we want you guys to also go investigate. We want you guys to have fun because you do help us. You do, you volunteer your time and stuff. So we do want you guys to experience something new and being able to. That's part of helping us is you guys get to investigate. So
But we
Mm.
also got
Mhm.
Sheboygan. I love saying the
Mhm.
Sheboygan.
yes, we have
Sheboygan.
Sheboygan
The
later on in
Sane
the year.
Asylum.
Sane Asylum. We have
I'm
Ray
excited
County
for that one.
Museum,
Yes.
which is Kathy. She has a great place. That museum is crazy place. It's a
Yes.
good place, full of activity.
We're doing a double weekend that
Yes,
weekend.
we're doing.
Ray
Mhm.
County and Galore Psychiatric Museum.
Yep.
We're going
Mhm.
back there again.
Back to
It's
back.
amazing. It's such a good location. MSP that we've talked a lot about tonight.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's in June.
Yes, yeah, MSP.
The infamous.
We do Arcadia 4 times. So if you missed the Arcadia event this time or you missed it in May, you can always do it. We have it in August and September.
You see, here's the thing. You know the dates. I just know the
Yeah.
locations.
So we do have Arcadia 4 times. Or no, it's one in November. We have the last
Yeah.
date. Our last event is
Yes.
Arcadia.
We start with it. We end it.
We start
Yes.
and end with it. So we do Arcadia 4 times. We have Ray County, we have St. Joe, we have Sheboygan,
Mhm.
or St. Joe, sorry, we have Glore
Glory.
Psychiatric. We have Pythian Castle again this
Yes.
year in Springfield, Missouri.
I'm excited about that.
Like Pythian.
I've
Oh, you
never
didn't get
been.
to go
I
last
didn't go.
time, did you?
No.
No. That place is pretty cool. We had the guide helmet there
Mhm.
too. And everything. Tamara there has a great place. That place is,
I've seen it a lot on like videos and
yes,
everything.
it's a cool place to go to. Um
Definitely.
Ashmore Estates, of course, we have Ashmore again
Yes.
and stuff like that. So those are
Nice.
our paranormal events. We just signed the
Eric, the producer.
Eric,
yeah,
producer's
yeah.
coming on.
I know. I thought he was
Special-
coming on.
Special show.
Special guest
He was
appearance.
breaking news.
Yes. We just signed the location, so we will have we just got every information. We're going to be working on it this week. We will be having a trivia
Ooh.
night
Oh, that's right.
July 11th. A trivia night for everybody that's in here. We have the location stamped. We paid the deposit. And
Nice.
we talked to Stray Rescue. We've got their permission to use their logo to advertise and everything. They're all down with us, giving us say it, Manny.
Literature.
Literature. Yeah, whatever.
Didn't know what you were trying to say.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We've got their permission
help
to
you
do
out.
we got their permission to put their name on it.
Yep.
And everything. So we're good to go
Very
with
nice.
that. We're gonna have 40 tables. We're shooting for 40 tables. They are 8 people per table.
Mhm.
I don't know exactly what the number is that we're shooting for per person. But there is I think we're gonna do 35 a person. But it is an open bar. It's a 4-hour open bar. So
Oh,
don't have to pay for drinks.
hurricane.
They have beer, liquor, wine, soda, and water.
You know where I'll be.
Yeah, I mean, you're working,
You
so
can find me at the bar.
It's still open
yes.
bar.
We'll be having
That's
that up.
right.
Yeah, so we'll be getting those flyers together, and that's gonna be up to buy a table. We'll have some. I know we'll have some really cool prizes to auction and raffle away. I know we'll do a 50-50. We'll probably do a wheelbarrow of liquor. It's
There you
just
go,
gonna be a
Maddie.
fun night. Yeah, she's gonna win that and walk away with that.
You can take that home.
It'll be a great night of trivia and raise the money for Stray Rescue St. Louis and for the canines to get their vest for the police department canines to get
Oh.
their vest. So it's two.
Very
We're gonna
nice.
split it in half. So they're both for doggies and pets and stuff. So yeah, all money's going
Very
to those two. So it's not, nothing's going to profit or anything like that.
Yep.
So
Right.
that's going to be our
What'd
big
you
event.
say?
And then we got some stuff with Arcadia at the end of the year and stuff like
At the end of the year.
Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving and Christmas. We're going to have a breakfast with Santa and the Grinch and things like that. Oh, Dukers is going to be the Grinch.
So Sarah says our hellhound came from the stray and rescue. Very nice. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
You guys will have to get a table.
Dog dad of 3. Very nice. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And they can all find that on your website, right?
Yes,
All
yes.
the
It's
events
going to be up on our
and buy
website.
tickets?
It's going to be on it'll be on the trivia website. It'll be on Stray Rescue's website and all their socials. So you'll be able to there will be an event thing to you guys can buy a table and stuff like that. So yeah, the more tables we
Very
sell,
nice.
and there's going to actually be, I mean, I know a lot of people don't with the paranormal. I know we're trying to make it a lot to do with the paranormal, hoping that we get a lot of paranormal teams that do it. But there will be like a couple nights that are free private investigations
Mhm.
that will be given away.
Yeah.
I know Ray County has already given us one night for a private investigation. So we'll be
Nice.
reaching out to other locations and trying to get those too to see if they'll donate a night or something like that.
Donate.
So there'll be all those kinds of
Very nice.
lovely things.
Yeah.
We'll get some
Charlotte
new,
with
we'll
her-
get some new ghost hunters.
We got a busy year.
Those people will be like,
A
"What's this ghost
busy-
hunting thing? I came for trivia, and you're talking about ghosts."
And you'll get to see all of
Them
us. so.
spirits.
Yeah, all
Charlotte
them
says she has
spirits
9
there.
hellhounds. Good grief. I don't know how she does it with
Oof.
9. 9 doggos. That's a lot.
Oh, Charlotte,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah, 9 doggos. So, okay. Well, I'm excited. Tell us where we can find you guys. I know you're on Facebook. and that's where the podcasts are right now,
As
right?
of
And
now,
As
we're
of now.
working
yes.
and we're working on getting the YouTube channel back up, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. They
Yeah,
do
you
a
can find us at
podcast.
Haunted Souls. Yeah, Haunted
Yes.
Souls with a Z .com is our website.
Mhm.
All of our events are up there. Um, we will be closing the raffle. I think we're having another raffle for another 2
Oh,
tickets to Missouri State Penitentiary.
Mhm.
very
You get
nice.
you'll get a 45-minute private investigation in the gas chamber. Just
Do you
you
have it
and
going?
one employee. Huh?
Do you have is the other raffle live? Or you
Not
haven't
yet.
started it yet? Okay.
We haven't
Okay. I
started
was
that
like,
one
wait, did
yet.
I miss that?
We're gonna get yeah, no.
Okay.
We're gonna raffle. We're gonna announce Tuesday that we will
Okay.
call the winner next week on the podcast, and then once that goes, then the new one will run live.
Yep.
There you go. At the bottom of the screen to purchase tickets.
Sure.
Get your tickets, folks. Go get them. Click it.
That's right.
Yes.
Come see us. Come hang out with us. You
It's
will
pretty
have
fun.
a blast. You will laugh.
Yeah, you can come hang out
For
with
sure.
Patriot too.
Uh-huh.
That's right. We will be there. That's right. So yeah, another raffle potentially to go to MSP.
Yes.
That sounds like it's
And
going to be
then
going live soon.
yeah, and then we'll have a couple raffles we'll have one for Sheboygan, and stuff like that. So it's enough of a way for someone that don't have a lot of money to try to get.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Definitely. I love it.
yeah.
I think it's a great idea. All right, guys. Well, what else? Anything else? I think we should all join them tomorrow on their podcast on their Facebook page so we can hear about these events at a parade that took place this past weekend. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fun. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh,
On our podcast, for those who don't listen to us, we are on live on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock. And like tomorrow, we'll just be sitting there chit-chatting. We haven't had one of those in a while. We bring guests on from other other paranormal
Mhm.
teams. And then we also do some true crime sometimes as well. It's just a fun that our podcast is kind of
Mhm.
like this, where it's just chill, nice, and just talking and jabbing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So tomorrow's night's gonna be really fun.
Good deal. I'm
come
excited.
watch.
I'm excited. I'm ready to see some of those pictures up on the big screen.
Bam.
I love it that we're on a lot of people's big screen TVs. I love that.
know.
Yes, in your face.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm large and in
All right,
charge.
guys. Oh, what is this? Do you guys experience the angry leprechaun at the parade? Well, I think he was
No.
pretty
Well,
happy.
couple.
In front of the
One guy that was in Casey's, he was quite angry. They didn't have his pizza.
Oof.
No. During the
I said
actual
you
parade, I
Pope.
think they were happy. Oh, you
Yeah, I
did.
saw
That's right. We
Pope.
did. We did.
Yep,
We did.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
definitely.
Well,
did
I
that.
appreciate you guys for coming on and talking about
for
Haunted
having us.
Souls. Absolutely. You guys go follow them if you don't. I mean, it's a good time. Come out to an event, anywhere from someone who's never been to one or a seasoned investigator, you're going to have a good time. So,
Yes.
and they have several to choose from for the year. So go hit them up. All right. With that, I'm going to let you guys go and have a great rest
All
of the
right.
evening. And
All
we
right.
will
See you tomorrow night.
see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.